welcome back. Had a little bit of a hiatus there, but we're back and refocused. Here we are at the supplier, and look at all the different foam insulations they have. All different dimensions. 2-inch. So I think it's this one I need here. Well, here I am at our local compost place where we bring all our branches and yard waste. I'm sure they have one in your town. The steam and heat coming off of that material is incredible. This is what happens when you live in British Columbia, and it's basically a rainforest. And that's just off people's private properties and gardens at the end of the year. And we live in a fairly small town. Quite interesting. Here it is. And basically I'm just going to cut some pieces and fit it up into here. Get a nice tight fit. Well, that's the task of the moment, and we'll see what that looks like at the end. All right, so that's pretty nifty. It's fitting pieces in there, and you can see that's a window header. And then I got the same thing on the other side. I guess I'll try to fill this as well. Every little bit has to be insulated. Make sure your house is warm. So I'm actually quite enjoying this. Yeah, and more here as well. Just fitting all those little pieces in there. All right, started framing the front part today, and we got a load of 3/4 inch crushed rock, and that's what the Radon aggregate layer is going to look like. 4 inches of that, or 4 or 5 inches of that, and then if any gases come out of the ground, it's supposed to make it over to a pipe and go through the roof. So anyway, that's the first truckload. I think I'll need more. So we left a hole in the wall, and we'll be able to get more in as needed. But we have to get cracking on this roughing in of the plumbing in the aggregate here. So tomorrow I'm supposed to be picking up some materials for that, and hopefully we'll get started in the next 5-10 days on that. I'm hoping more like 7 days, but as long as we get the materials here, that's always a good way to get rolling, having what you need on the job site. So yeah, that was a pretty good day. Not too unhappy with that. We're here at the plumbing supply place with my buddy Graham, the greatest plumber on earth. And we're getting all the materials we need to start the rough in. And I've got a few things loaded up here already. So they pretty much have everything here at the local plumbing supply place. Geez, I see they even have natural gas pipe. They have PVC perf pipe, which I could not get when I did the perimeter. That was almost impossible to get about 6 months ago. ABS, 4-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch. I see they have gray electrical conduit over there. I don't think they have any orange conduit for telecommunications. I guess you have to get that from somewhere else. all kinds of water lines. And to be quite honest with you, I don't know what half this stuff is. This is no idea. What is that? Oh, looks like some kind of, it looks like pumps of some kind. But anyway, considering I'm a beginner, it's amazing how much I already know about basic pipes. And it's kind of neat to come right into a supply place in the backwoods. That's where we live, because in this is how we do it where we live. Small population. This is where you're going to get all your plumbing materials if you're building anything at all. So luckily, I know Graham, and he's been a friend of mine for 20 years. So we'll see how that goes. I think he's going to end up a star character on the show. He's a hell of a personality, I'll tell you that. One of those people where are you going to find a guy like that? What can I say? A little bit of water from the sky building up there. And which reminds me that I was going to put a perimeter pipe on the inside and out, but I changed my mind. I'm fairly confident that the exterior perimeter drain will be adequate to mitigate the groundwater, and I highly doubt any coming under the footing like that. I just panicked because I've been through that before. The water didn't saturate the earth enough to make it to the pipe, so I thought, oh, is it working or not? Well, it can't not work. I knew that, but I had to see it to believe it, and I have. So back at the ranch here, putting this, what they call radon pipe. They want you to have a radon pipe like this, and in this case it'll go, whoops, down and into this 4-inch layer of gravel into a T. So something like this, and then theoretically all the radon gas makes it to this and out through the roof. Woo! So I'm working on that now. Nice little job for me this afternoon. It's not raining. Okay, there it is. This pipe will eventually go through the roof. I strapped it. Oh, a little loose here. Anyway, I strapped it to there, and then they want a T. So presumably, when the gravel sits in around this 4-inch pipe, any potential radon gas coming through the ground will find its way into this pipe, under the slab, up through here, and through the roof. And I guess radon's supposed to cause cancer if exposed to it for decades. So they want everybody to do it. But typically it's only on mossy or peaty material that you're building on. We've got all hardpan here. But I understand why they have to have a default rule about that through British Columbia. So however, there it is. It's what they want. I've done it, and I'm sure that'll pass inspection. I remember when there was a big pile of dirt here last year, same wheelbarrow, had that ramp, and I was cutting hardpan out from the perimeter and running it up that big ramp and dumping it into a big pile so the excavator could pull it out. Wow, 1 year ago. Incredible. I'm so much happier to be here. Well, this does not shovel as well as the crusher dust. A little bit more challenging to shovel rock. Not quite as bad as drain rock, but more difficult than crushed dust, crusher dust, road base. All right, there's a little bit of gravel spread out. Day one, I can tell already I'm gonna need at least 2.5 loads. That's the way it is, unfortunately. I can use the leftovers up here and I'll turn it into a gravel driveway or whatever. Put a little landscape fabric down, and this whole area will be maintenance free forever. I'm as lonely, lonely as the ocean blue. Lonely, lonely as the ocean blue. Sad alone without you. I never felt the kind of love that